Resha Sentai Tokyuja! Resha Sentai Tokyuja! Henshin Hajimasu! Tokyu Ichigo! Tokyu Ichigo! Hello everyone, welcome to the Sentai Hero Special. Yeah, I was doing a lot of excavating in my house. It's like you spent 5 years deep cleaning, and now that you're finally done, your next project is to go back to hell and do thorough archaeological excavation. But on the opposite, I found my old Tokyo changer, so I don't even know if it's working right now because I don't remember if I took the batteries out or not. But hey, Tokyo Ichigo, yes, we're still going on about Tokyuger, both on Kamen Rider and Super Sentai alike, because we are down to our penultimate episode of the third arc of Boonboomger. That's right, we are here to discuss episode 34 of Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger. Episode 34, Cars That Carry Dreams. And unfortunately, I do not have Champion Carrier. I wish I did, but I don't, unfortunately. I'm very sorry, guys, but I'm not one of those people who manages to pre-order stuff ahead of time and then hopefully get it by the time when it airs on television. I'm one of those guys who waits until a decent convention and then get it from there. Which is also the reason why I only have 14 out of the 20 shoe gods from King Oger, and god damn it, I do love the shoe gods. Yeah, and we're not gonna be done with this guy anytime soon because there's at least 2 more videos on the Kamen Rider side to discuss this guy with. Yeah, because for those of you who are not in the know, though you should be, we are discussing Kamen Rider Gaim on our Sunday show, so definitely make sure that you are up to date. We just finished the second arc, so the next episode we're doing is a Tokyuger crossover, so make sure you don't miss it. Yashire ore no tachi no express, don't be late, ori no kure ni chui ga chago to yume wa no se, kazu wo kite de susumu dokoma de mo. Okay, we're not here to talk about Tokyuger. The only reason we need to bring up Tokyuger is not even because of Boondy's completely unexplained customization. No, we're here to talk about this guy right here. That's right, Boondario. So, yes, Gemba's finally back on the squad after being gone all Sasuke on us for God knows how long. About 9 episodes. Not even 9 episodes. I'd say more like 7 episodes would be a more accurate assessment. But while we're celebrating Gemba's return, it turns out that this whole time we've been secretly working on Champion Carrier, which will help us navigate through the Big Bang Grand Prix. This thing that we've been building up for, got excited for. Now, here's the thing. Part of, this whole time we've all been thinking, oh, the Big Bang Grand Prix is going to be the finale of the series. I doubt it now. Like, you think that, this next arc, like this next upcoming arc, the next 12-ish episodes are probably going to be the Big Bang Grand Prix, and we're probably going to have like a massive 12-episode race going on where, like, near the finish line, we're going to have like a 3-episode story arc where we finally defeat the main villain. No, I don't think that's what's going to happen. Because, let's just go into the plot and get to it when we get to it. So yeah, so Champion Carrier, it's a trailer truck with a flatbed based on a rainbow liner. That's right. much like how Safari Mari were based on Goanger, our our Ultra Zord mecha will be based on this guy, and more specifically, this guy's ability to transform into a really, really long train. Oh boy, let's. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Okay, so basically, so the way it works is that the way it works is you got this flatbed that carries the the blue, pink, black, and yellow. Yes, that's right, not orange, yellow. We're carrying the shovel mecha, not the dozer. You know, it's kind of interesting because yeah, we should know that by now because if you pay attention to the outro in Boonboomger, like you could clearly see little chibi Boon Orange riding on Boon Shovel, not Boon Dozer. So it shouldn't come as a surprise. It's just kind of weird. We're like, why is this one dude the only one not riding his own color? That's kind of weird. But at least we don't have to deal with the fact that we otherwise be recreating the whole Kirame Blue situation where his Zord is a sword and nothing else. Not even a shin. Not even a shin. Like freaking Shiro Ninja, she she has a tiny dog as her Zord, but at least the Zord becomes a shin to Ninin Maru. Like you'd think like, oh, it barely does anything. Like at least it's physically in the body. Not Kirame Blue, he's just a sword. Like freaking Terra Ranger from G-Ranger, she becomes the chest. Ho-Ho Ranger, at least she becomes the pelvis, sort of. Kinda. Well, she's mostly like all of the pelvis except for the anterior mid-sagittal region. That's Shishi. It's Shishi, you know. Let's see. Let's see if we can find anything else that's super obscure. Oh yeah, Mega V3. At least that turns into both shins and a missile. Freaking Ginga Condor. At least it, like the two legs become part of its waist. Kinda. You know, I like it when mecha take the have some anatomical relevance to the overall final product. Kirame Blue, not so much. But and when it comes to Boon Boon Robo, at least you know. At least we could say, oh, he becomes a giant arm attachment. This dude becomes a head. So at least Boon Orange is slightly more relevant to the final Zord than Kirame Blue. I started watching Kira Majors finally now that I'm done with Kyojers, and I have to say I'm still not sold on it. I'll watch it all the way through, you know, but aside from the whole Geki Ranger cameo from Miki, who's a waifu, not really digging it. Not digging it. Yeah, but let's get back on topic. So you got the 4 mecha in a row, and somehow that's somehow based on that is somehow based on what's it called, Tokyo. But so they travel to a desert planet where they drive the truck around, and it's like, oh yeah, see, the Big Bang Grand Prix takes over the course of an entire Earth year, and we have to travel along 12 planets. I assume it's one for each month. So we have to be careful in deciding which. You have to decide which cars to use. So basically, this is Acceleracers. This is Acceleracers. 12, like freaking, we got a bunch of like racing realms, and you got people like trying to like decide which cars go in because you can't use all of them. And yeah, and Team Rockets, they're still upset that Mad Rex is dead. Mad Rex is dead twice. And of course, Disrace, who's a total disgrace, kicking his can all over the place. It tricks the Hashirians into saying, yeah, no, take out your anger on the Boonboomgers. Yeah, because they're the ones at fault here. So they turn a guitar into Hashirian, and you know what this means. Mad Max reference. That's right. This whole episode is a reference to Mad Max Fury Road. And also, this is the point where I have to bring up the elephant in the room. Big Bang Grand Prix. I don't think it's happening in the TV show. During the TV run of the show, Big Bang Grand Prix is not happening. Because you mean to tell me, with only about 15 episodes left in the entire season, we're going to spend a whole canonical year galaxy trotting like it's Dragon Ball GT, but with cars like Acceleracers. No. What I think is going to happen is Big Bang Grand Prix won't start till the end of the series. And then off screen, while the next Sentai is running, the Boonboomgers are doing the Big Bang Grand Prix in the background. And maybe we might get a 12-episode TTFC special that shows like what they're up to like in those planets. But we're not going to find out how the race is going to end until we got the Versus Team Up special with the next Sentai. Because by that point, they'll be like around the last 2 planets of the Big Bang Grand Prix. I don't know. I mean, there are ways around it. Like maybe like in the epilogue, there's going to be a time skip where like they're towards the end of the BBG. Maybe they will time skip even further and we won't even see the results of the BBG. We'll somehow already know that they've already won. I don't know. Kind of setting yourself up to fail. And don't get me wrong, Boonboomger, great season. It's a fantastic season. But I don't know. I feel like the decisions you're making in the last quarter are kind of setting, and not even like the last quarter, towards the end of the third quarter, is setting yourself up for failure or a lackluster finish. No one wants a lame duck for their final quarter. But, you know, here we are. Here we are doing this thing. We are here doing this thing. So, what is this thing that we are doing? Okay. So, yeah. Mad Max reference. Yeah, you even got a guy with a guitar on a flamethrower in the middle of the desert, and you got some of the Hashirian foot soldiers like trying to commandeer the carrier, just like in Mad Max. So our heroes leave the actual vehicle to fight on top of it, like in Mad Max. And let me tell you, like from a Super Sentai point of view, this is a fantastic scene. This is I love watching them fight that way. I love how like you even got Boon Orange jumping on top of, like, going from like the base of the flatbed, jumping up to the top of Boon Safari in order to protect it. Like, this shot is really well done. I love it. But given the fact that you're ripping off Mad Max, it's like, and the thing is, you could do more. Like, you could like I think it would be better if you even double down on it. But the main reference to Mad Max is literally the flamethrower guitar guy, because the Hashirian of the episode has a flamethrower guitar. Oh, and also, yeah, earlier there were freaking Taya's mentor, like, freaking said, hey, I want you to bring the Boonboomgers and the Boon Cars to this kids thing, because you become worldwide heroes and we want, like, kids to celebrate you guys. He's like, we'll get it done, because Taya will always, like, satisfy the kids with his showmanship, and I respect that. It's like having Spider-Man go to a cancer hospital and meet the little kids. I respect that. But here's where it might become a problem later on. So after this grueling battle, unfortunately, while they do defeat the Hashirians, unfortunately, this does damage the champion carrier just a little bit. But, the heroes are like, hey, we're the fixers. We're going to fix this. We'll be part of your team, and we'll even do it for no charge, because all of us are best friends, aren't we, Boondario? That's right, Boondi. Like, we are best friends, and nothing can tear us apart. And, of course, Disrace shows up because he finally got back some very juicy information. Yeah, it turns out I went to the archives of Hashirians that were, well, registered as deceased. So, remember how I thought that Boom Boom Robo police formation looked a little familiar? Yeah, turns out Boondario was a Hashirian all along, and he was the boss's favorite. He was the doppio to the boss's freaking, what's his name, Diavolo. Yeah. So, a huge plot twist. If it wasn't Gemba being an alien who went rogue, no, it has to be Boondario being a Hashirian. And the crazy part is, I totally called it. I knew that there was something deeper behind what's his name, Boondario's fear of confronting Boon Diesel way back when. That was deeper than just, oh, I beat him in a race one time. I thought it was such a cop-out back in the day. And I was right. I knew there was something deeper to this. I knew that there was something deeper than that. I bloody called it. I didn't specifically say that he was a Hashirian, although it does make sense. Although maybe I did say he was a Hashirian. I need to go back and watch some of the older episodes. But the point is, I called it. I bloody called it. Yeah, and yeah. Now, so just Ray's like, well, I just spoiled something crazy for you. Now, y'all are gonna have to live with it. Have fun. And he just leaves. But I'm like, bro, you are such a bastard. Like, you showed up just to give away this bit of information and nothing else. Oh yeah. So let's talk about Waruldo Spindo. Well, before we get into Warudo Spindo, um, let's talk. So Boon Diesel, he feels betrayed. It's like, how dare you work for the Hashirians as if you couldn't get any lower. Boondy, you were working for the Hashirians when you first showed up. You were like, sure, you weren't a member of the Hashirians. You were a third party. But you accepted work from the Hashirians. You did things for them. You are not one to talk. You are not one to talk. Boondy, if that's your real name. Boon Diesel. So he just runs off, takes Sakito with him. Sakito's like trying to reflect on this revelation, not even given a chance. Bugas strong arms him out of the scene. As it turns out, Taya and Ishiro already knew that he was a former member of the Hashirians. They didn't know how far in the ladder he was. They just knew that he was a former member. Mira and Joe are naturally like, what? 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 What's with all the secrets? Why are the two of us always being left out? I swear, they remind me of Nami and Usopp from One Piece, because it's like, oh, we're the weakling trio, but we won't be weaklings for long, and they stay the weakling trio despite being like way better at their craft. But I'm not going to deny that even in Fishman Island arc, Usopp, Nami, and Chopper definitely became stronger, more powerful, wiser, better, stronger, but they were still second row to the monster trio that is Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro. That's basically Mira and Joe. They are the coward trio. Not because they're cowards, but because they're just like the last to learn stuff. And that is kind of sad. I'm not going to lie. I do feel bad for them, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, they quickly dispatch the monster by turning into Boom Boom Robo with the Safari custom, and then Boom Trailer, he just like straight up grabs half the flatbed, stacks it on the other half, turning into like a big rig, and then he hops on top of it like it's one of those like quarter pony rides like in front of a 7-Eleven, and he just rides down the road and just like lasers the rock monster. Get it? Rock and roll, rock. He hides inside rocks. That's the joke. Just like the sardine monster from Sardinia in Kamen Rider Gav. That's the joke. Deal with it. Anyways, so yeah, it's revealed that turns out that Taya's mentor is in cahoots with the ISA. I called it. Hinted at it. Jared didn't believe. I called it. Let's get to the fun part. Warudo Spindo. Let's talk about Warudo Spindo. So, Waru means bad person. Spindo got its name from spindle. And it's also an anagram for wild speed. Waruido Speed, Wardo Speedo. Uh, and yeah, it's the Japanese. Yeah, so here's the thing. The Fast and Furious movies. Well, whenever a movie comes out in general, they sometimes change the name of the movie for localization reasons. So, Captain America First Avenger, in some countries, to drop the Captain America part and just call him the First Avenger. In Ukraine, the movie Brave, the Disney movie Brave, in Ukraine, the film is called Smelia Serca, which translates back to literally Braveheart. That's right. This little girl is going to liberate all of Scotland because she's the daughter of William Wallace. I'm just kidding. She's not, but like it's the same movie title. So Fast and Furious. The Japanese localized name for Fast and Furious is Wild Speed. Wardo Speedo. Waruido Spindo. That's the joke. Because who needs the Big Bang Grand Prix when you got family? So yeah, I think it's funny how when they first introduced, when they first introduced this race, he had a snake, and I mentioned how I would have loved if there was a character who had a monkey. You got a dog, a snake. Why can't we have a monkey? Guess what? Warudo Speedo has a monkey. Monkey. Yeah, that got me excited. Not gonna lie. Finding out that he has a monkey after months ago saying, hey, I wish it was a guy who had a monkey. We have a guy with a monkey. I'm so excited. It's so cute. The monkey's so adorable. And of course, Spindo kills one of his assassins because didn't you say you killed Bundario? Yes, I remember it clearly. Well, clearly you didn't, so you're fired. Duh. I want to hear the beautiful melody in Darius Gasoline. And that's where the episode ends. I can't wait. I can't wait for the next episode. Not only is it the end for this race, but also hopefully we're going to get some more revelations as to why Bundario was a member of the Hashirians. The one thing I'm not looking forward to is the possibility that Boon Diesel's just gonna forgive him by the end of the next episode. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't want it to happen right away. I want them to rebuild their trust, but also I want Boon Diesel to get called out on his hypocrisy because he helped out the Hashirians in the first 3-ish episodes of his appearance. I don't want to hear none of that about, oh, you're a Hashirian, you're the lowest of the low. No, Boondy. You are just as low as Bundario was. I don't care if you're a free agent. I don't care if you're like, oh, trying to like double time. No, you accepted work from them. You performed work for them. You got paid by them. As far as I'm concerned, you too have a history of being one of them. All in all, this episode is a 10. Will the next episode follow suit? Who knows? Let's find out. Let me know what you guys thought. The clock thickens yet again. Yes, it does. This is Power Rangers Accelerate. Absolutely. Are you ready for a race of a lifetime? Hot Wheels accelerates the road. Rev it up, turn it up, past the red light. Gonna be the fastest if you wanna win it all. Acceleracers. Hot Wheels keeps you alive. Acceleracers. Live to drive to survive. Yeah, it's kind of funny how I'm toting a Mattel IP on a show that's touted by Bandai, whose American adaptation was formerly known as Hasbro. Yeah. Yeah. This is weird, isn't it? Deal with it. That's it for the episode, guys. We hope you enjoyed. Be sure to comment, like, follow, subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon so you know of our latest videos, and share our videos because it helps us out with the algorithm. That crazy YouTube algorithm Grand Prix. And of course, we do Ultraman Arc on Mondays, Kamen Rider Gav on Wednesdays, Boonboomger on Thursdays, and Gaim on Sundays. Although next week it is very likely we're going to do Boonboomger on Friday instead of Thursday, due to next Thursday being Halloween. And of course, check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do various movie reviews, and you can follow me on my personal channel on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. With that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay hydrated, update your emergency kits, hug your loved ones, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.